Hey guys, welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Let's carry on where we left off. We are on the Grand Tour. We're interrogating witnesses about what they saw last night on stream, where Jin Furue's half body appeared at the studio, where we were participating at a game show. Of course, last night is taking place 6 years ago. We are recounting the story to Mizuki in present day. So, let's get a move on. Let's not interrupt these two lovebirds, especially because of that wedding planning they got going on. Thanks to Kizuna's wonderful dance number attracting that man. We're going to Seikebe High next. I think this is where Iris is hanging out. No cool shot of our limousine speeding down the highway this time around. Oh, hello. You're the mermaid from Sunfish Pocket.
Iris.
That's what it's called, right?
How are you feeling?
I would recognize that hair and that shell badge anywhere. Iris, you're in school uniform. Interesting.
Still upset about last night?
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things.
Yeah, I suppose you have seen some stuff as well, but you did look pretty traumatized yesterday from what I remember.
See? I'm bouncing right back. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I am not buying it. You're selling something to me, and I'm not buying it.
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
German suplex? I could powerbomb her through the disc.
Later.
You didn't outright deny it. You just said, yeah, maybe later.
By the way,
If I change my mind.
That's Mame. She's one of my best friends.
Oh, you're Mame. Okay. I suppose we didn't learn her name.
Nice to
did we?
meet you. My name is Amame Doi.
Speaking of names, I need to review the files. Character profiles to see what's up with everyone, which will be pretty cool. We'll probably do it after we introduce ourselves to these guys.
I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris.
Hang on. You're a high school student and you're a waitress wearing provocative clothing at Sunfish Pocket, which is... Okay. Okay.
I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
Yeah, you are.
Ryuki, I think we should leave.
Tama, I need to interrogate these guys. I need to ask some questions.
Hold on. So you're the one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Oh, interesting. That, we referred to Mizuki and Kizuna, earlier. I wonder if we didn't go to Matsushita Diner first, would this dialogue option be different?
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
Wait, what? What makes you say that?
No?
I did not.
Help! It's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
Okay, one, you sound really excited about it for some reason, and two, I am the police.
I am the police.
Oh, come to think of it. You were on the quiz show last night, weren't you?
I was.
Your name started with an R, I think.
Oh no. I'm not Kagami, okay, please?
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
What? Nowhere near it.
It's Ryuki!
Oh god, I'm never teasing Kagami again. I don't like being on the receiving end of this.
I see. Mr. Ryuki Rero Taro.
No, it's just Ryuki. Oh boy. Okay, well, we can examine our surroundings. Might as well get that out of the way. Here we go. The students' desks. It's a window.
This is an all-girls school, so obviously there are only female students.
Oh, it's an all-girls school.
So it's not like I don't understand why you'd want to stroke that chair, but...
What? Why would I want to stroke the chair?
I do not.
What the heck? I'm not that perverted. It's a blackboard. There are lockers lined up. It's the door to the classroom, right at the edge of the screen. It's a monitor used for class.
Oh, Mr. Teacher, I'll do anything to get an A.
I bet you would, Tama, but I don't think you've ever gone to school before.
First off, that's inappropriate. Second, it could be a female teacher.
That's true, but I don't think it'll stop Tama.
I can get into that too.
Especially because she was sitting boss's breasts back in the office. Well, it's always a relief when there isn't much to examine in the environment. Let's go take a look at the files. Talking about it might solve things. Sure. Yes.
Worried about health?
Wow. Eye counseling service. Great. I don't know if I want to be counseled by you, Tama. I'm not worried about health, no. You only live once.
Ah. Worried about money?
I want 5 gajillion yen.
Are you malfunctioning?
No.
You don't really have worries, do you?
I'm worried about having no worries.
Are you malfunctioning? You have no worries. Why did you come here?
I had nothing better to do.
Yes. Did you solve the HB case already? You should prioritize that first.
Oh, sorry. Why did you drag
Get
me
back
here
to
then?
the investigation.
Okay. She's screaming at me. So I can get life advice and dress up. Costumes are now available for previously cleared scenes. So, okay, so I can dress her up.
wear anything. I don't mind taking it off either.
Okay. Well, let's start with your head. I can put your hat on
Looks good.
or take it off. Let's leave it on. Alright, looking at files will allow you to check key terms and information. This will be populated as you progress the story. Oh, okay. So it's been split into persons 6 years ago and persons present. We got the appendix as well, which we're not going to go through. There's so much in there. Let's start with persons 6 years ago, and maybe when we go back to Mizuki, we'll review the persons at present. It's already halfway done. We start with Mizuki. Date. She's 12. She's got a lot of skills, hobbies, likes and dislikes. You can peruse that while I read the overview. Her father and mother, Renju Ukiura and Shoko Nadami, have passed away. She's been adopted by Kaname Date and uses his last name. She sometimes assists Date when he needs fighting power. Gets along well with Iris, Amame, and Kizuna. Okay. Aiba. She likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. A05. What is that? I have no idea. Eyeball. An autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball. She's gotten in a fight with her current partner Date and is now on her own. She's doing a top secret mission ordered by boss. And we got Kotaro Ryuki, a highly educated rich boy hired right out of school. Okay. He lost his parents in a plane crash when he was young. He'd been living with his younger brother until he too passed away when he was still in high school. Wow, it's like a traumatic conga line for you, huh? Jeez, Ryuki, no wonder you've seen some shit. We've got Tama, oh no. Likes comedy, anything perverted, S&M, AE10D1F, I don't know what that is, I'm scared to ask. Her skills are bondage, wax play, and spanking. Perfect. Eyeball, an autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball and resides in Ryuki's left eye socket. She assists Ryuki by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases, and using her X-ray and thermographic functions. Someone thought it would be a good idea to program horniness into an AI. I suppose it's better than taking over the world. We got Lion Twining, a former thief. Until recently, he was working as a janitor, but was fired due to his past. He fell in love with Kizuna Chieda after seeing her dance at Matsushita Diner. He gets rejected after confessing his love to her. Just like that. Kizuna Chieda, the daughter of the uber-rich Chieda family. She's in the dance club at school with Iris and Amame. She's the most gifted singer and dancer in the club. She's even won a contest before. She calls Mizuki Big Sis. She's 18 years old. Komeji, Yoneharu Enda, a former quiz king turned comedian. His stage name is Andes Komeji. He has made some TV appearances but isn't very successful. His money troubles led to a divorce from his wife, and he now lives with his son Shoma. Okay, we have no information on how he got his head to be shaped like that. Jin Furue, 29, CEO of Music Food Co. Limited. He held high positions at various other enterprises. He was also a writer and had released some of his essays to the media. His right half was found at Studio Divida. God, even his picture's been cut in half down there. Not a lot known about him. Boss, Shizue Kurunushi. Ryuki's direct superior, as well as Date's old friend. Her mood changes on a daily basis. She gives off a carefree vibe, but she's as cunning as a fox. That is definitely how I'd describe her. Kaname Date, an ABIS special agent on a long break. He takes good care of Ryuki, both at and outside of work. He's Mizuki's adoptive father, and gets along with Iris and Ota, currently feuding with Aiba. Iris Sagan, an internet idol affiliated with Lemniscape. Her idol name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. She has tons of close friends like Mizuki, Kizuna, Amame, and Ota. Oda Matsushita. Up until recently he was unemployed, but he now runs Matsushita Diner. After finding out Tessa likes the occult, he brushed up his knowledge on the subject. Close with Mizuki, Kizuna, and Amame, and thankfully, for better or for worse, we're gonna need his knowledge on the occult to help this investigation. Dislikes enemies of Aset and people who lecture, and he likes Aset and chocolate. And maid cafes is his hobby. Perfect. Momo Kumakura, the leader of a Yakuza group trying to clean up their act. That being said, he is also connected to the criminal underbelly, and has access to information that even the police don't know. Shinpei Wagai. He was once a Kumakura, but recently left the group. When Jin Furue's body was found at Studio Divida, he was sitting in the contestant seat with Moma. He likes ass. Okay. Mikoto Ushidera, a detective from Police HQ investigating the murders. Having found multiple culprits of cold cases in the past, he is known as the Melter. Okay. Interesting nickname. And Inspector Araya Kagami. A talented inspector. He was assigned to the case by Police HQ due to his impressive skills. Supposedly, he's really handsome under the mask. Brad Venable. Unlike Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. Brad Venable, of course. His voice actor in AI the Somnium Files. Such a shame. In fact, he's not the only one who passed away. I believe Mayumi Matsushita? Her voice actress also passed away, her Western one. Alright, let's get some answers from the girls. Starting with Amame. Oh god, we can X-ray her, just like Date could. It's Amame Doi. Her friends call her Mame. Oh.
Whoa! Mommy turned into a skeleton!
Well, yeah, we used the X-ray function, Ryuki. I don't know what else you were expecting.
It's an X-ray.
About the incident last night.
I
Forgive
know
me.
about the incident.
You do? Yeah, I suppose a lot of people do. Were you watching?
I was watching the live stream of that quiz show.
You do sound a little bit shell-shocked when you talk about it. About Jin Furue.
I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is.
So he's very famous.
He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online.
I see.
He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
I see.
Amame has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
Yeah.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food. I guess that's like the president of the company?
Music Food. I wonder what they were all about. I believe CEO is above president. CEO is literally like the head of the company. They report only to the board of directors.
I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
But his history before then is shrouded in mystery. And no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Wow. Interesting for a high-profile guy.
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
Maybe he came from the future. Music Food is a subscription music service, okay. It mainly focuses on Japanese music, so it's not a widely known service worldwide. But they do have 10 million subscribers, so I'm sure they make a good profit. Okay, so it's like Spotify, I guess. Music Food. You can eat it on the go, maybe. What's your career path going to be after graduation?
You could say I'm a part-timer.
Okay, I was asking about your career path after graduation.
It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
Oh.
But Mommy is so smart! She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
There's always that one person. There's always that one person that doesn't study, they don't go to class, they don't do their homework, and somehow they score an A in their test. And you're just like, how? Why? I studied my ass off.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
She sounds like she's a very busy girl.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket.
You do, and you're a high schooler.
Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits as they serve the customers. I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago.
Oh god, and Iris worked there too, of course.
Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
Jeez. How late do you work?
Don't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Damn, that's late, especially since you're still going to school.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
Oh my. Wow.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act.
Well, well.
Though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
Damn it, Mizuki! This is why you don't put a 12-year-old in charge. Violating labor laws? Of course she wasn't in charge when, she was hired, though.
I lied to the manager about my age.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was gonna say, like, they knowingly hired a high schooler? Damn, that's pretty sketchy. Labor Standards Law Article 61 declares that you cannot employ anyone younger than 18 from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. That sounds familiar. I think that's similar to what we've got here in New Zealand.
So according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
20 years old. Okay. Damn.
That's a bit...
What?
I'm sorry,
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. Please don't arrest me.
Oh, well, you know what? I'll keep it quiet in exchange for you remembering what my damn name is.
My family's poor, so I need to keep working.
Okay. Oh, I guess we're not done with the X-ray.
Anyway, the girl does have some nice femurs.
And nice features.
I'd love to get inside those for a taste of the marrow.
Oh god, that's definitely a kink.
What is wrong with you?
Why do I have you in my eyeball? I'm not complaining. I can see Amame's skeleton. Definitely not complaining. Iris!
Iris is sitting on a chair.
She is.
Leering at an 18-year-old. That's a bit creepy, don't you think?
I'm not leering, okay? I've got a wide peripheral, thank
I was
you.
not leering.
German suplex.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
Ryuki, why do you burst into these, outbursts?
I boiled a potato and my socks in a sack.
What?
Mr. Ryuki.
Are you okay?
No, clearly not. What was that all about? Performance result, new folk anthem. The song Ryuki was just singing was German Soup Socks, I think. Okay, well, that happened. Why were you on the show last night?
Mizuki didn't tell you?
No, she didn't tell me anything.
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
Okay, she did tell me. Alright, you got me.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscate, received a request for me to appear.
Yes, and you were supposed to bring someone else along.
They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair.
But no one at Lemniscate was available, so you brought Mizuki.
But we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule. And that's why Mizuki ended up going instead.
Right. Is class over, or is it like lunchtime and I should be clearing out of here before all the other girls come back in?
Don't you know today is February 11th? National Foundation Day.
National Foundation Day, yep.
Right.
That's the one.
Then why are you at school?
Well, how do I put this? I just felt compelled.
Even Kizuna was wearing her school uniform, I think, with those red ties.
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school for about another month or so.
Oh?
So I invited Mame, and we just kind of ended up here.
Right, because kids love hanging out at school on their off days.
Iris and Amame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
Doesn't matter if you're graduating soon. No one does this. I don't think. Or maybe I'm just the abnormal one. Iris, about the incident last night.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it.
True, I guess you were too happy.
It did feel like some sort of paranormal phenomenon, though.
And I won't disagree with you there.
Paranormal.
Like I mentioned last night. Maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension. And that split the body in two.
I mean, this could be a Cassandra truth. She could be just spoiling the entire story for me right now, and I'm supposed to write it off. Like, oh, Iris, you silly goose. Coming up with random theories again. I mean, she didn't say this exact same theory in the Somnium Files, right? She's like, parallel worlds, they exist.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension.
That said, she doesn't have a brain tumor anymore. And what are you talking about? People watching the video have been swallowed into another dimension. They've disappeared? What? I thought a lot of people have watched the video. You've watched the video. Have you been replaced? Is this Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something?
Iris is just sitting on a chair. I have no further commentary.
Now you're trying too hard.
No.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Without a hint of lecherous intent, I am looking at Iris sitting on a chair. Okay. What's this about being swallowed into another dimension?
That QR code video.
Yeah? Lucky I didn't scan it while I'm editing then.
A similar video went viral about half a year ago.
Right.
The Bats 490 video.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
Whoa. Okay.
That's 490. Kizuna mentioned the same thing.
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension.
Did they go missing as in like they were kidnapped, or did they vanish on their own? Because if they decoded something from the video that, you know, enticed them to participate in something, maybe they vanished voluntarily. Did you also see Bats 490?
Yes?
Yeah.
So did I.
But you two haven't disappeared.
Yeah, so what's that? What's that all about?
That's because we haven't decoded it.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
This is exactly like that cicada thing I was talking about in the previous episode.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
You have to go there to get taken into another dimension.
No, I believe when you go there, it's going to be another puzzle for you to solve.
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
Ooh,
I've learned the secret of the world.
wow. Maybe it was a passphrase.
But no one knows what that secret is.
Okay. Oh. Howdy.
Kenny, I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
Kenny.
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
Jeez. It's like Baymax and Teddy had a baby from Persona 4.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahman in Golden Yokocho.
Yes, that's the guy.
Though, I'm sure you already know that.
Who could forget that face?
Yeah, I've been there many times. But why is Gen here?
Ah, if it isn't Mr. Ryuki.
Hello.
Are you here to investigate that case by any chance?
What do you think?
Yes, I was talking to Iris about it.
I also watched the quiz show last night.
Oh, convenient. I could ask you questions then. Nice pants.
Several people I know were on it.
Yeah, it seems that way. It's Gen Ishiagane, the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahman. Were you able to get in easily?
Oh, are you asking because I'm wearing this mask?
Yeah,
It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent.
that is concerning, but I suppose it is, you know, a day off, so...
There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
And I'm scared how you know this. And you exploited it.
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
Okay, so why did you have to dress like this then? Are you like a luchador or something? If we take your mask off, you're gonna be shamed? There's a reason he always wears that mask. He would scare people if he took it off. Well, I suppose he's scaring people less with it on. I haven't seen him without his mask myself, but that's what he said. Supposedly, it's something he was born with. He got called a monster when he was a kid. Oh, that's not very nice. Oh! What do you want? What do I think of I or AI? I think it's amazing. Until it takes over the world, he became a Chaldai. Tell me Mori. Chaldi? Chaldai? Tell me Mori? Morai. I'd like to try Mr. Gen's cooking.
You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
I will.
Genny's cooking is amazing.
Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off.
Wait, what? Your tongue could
Personally,
fall
I
off?
think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not a compliment. Again, I'm so sorry.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that.
Jeez.
The cooking there was superb when Takuro was still the man behind the chef's knife.
Oh, you knew Takaro?
But now it's his son Ota running things.
And everything just tastes so filthy.
He doesn't know the first thing about cooking. His dishes are missing the most important condiment.
His black sauce. Why are you here?
I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris.
Right.
I need them to help out at work tonight.
I can imagine you driving along with these two in the back seat, and someone pulls up to you at the red light and be like, oh, whoa, whoa, holy shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free though. I can still help.
There you go.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Yeah, we're just a big ol' happy threesome.
I bet. I thought you needed money. How come you can't work tonight?
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Only you would think that, Tama. I knew you were going to say something.
Amame visited Brahman a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there.
Right.
You've been to Brahman too, Mr. Ryuki?
Yeah, I'm a regular, okay?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr. Date took me there.
Mr. Date?
Mr. Date himself.
So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close, we've seen each other's buttholes.
Okay, so that's concerning that he saw your butthole before your face.
Wow, what a small world.
What, the world or his butthole?
Is she really going to ignore the butt part? Well, I think we got enough info here for now.
I think so too.
Ryuki, wanna get going?
Sounds good.
Alright, well, enjoy your evening, ladies, and again, Tillman, I'm going to the Kumakura office. Oh, we still got that tune.
You're the director of that quiz show, Chimpei?
Wait, what?
You got a problem with that?
No. That was unexpected as all.
No, but
I told you, he got out.
And what's he doing here then?
He's making an honest living as a civilian these days. Ain't that right? That's right, boss. Stop calling me that. You're not a member of the gang anymore.
I'm just Moma, or Mr. Kumakura.
There are a lot of lanterns lined up here.
There are...
Maybe Moma hung them up.
Wait, who's hung? Who?
No one's hung.
Huh? Moma?
No, Ryuki.
Moma's hung, huh?
Don't indulge her.
That's not what I said.
A dragon with a gold ball. Kind of like us, Ryuki.
I have 2 bowls, thank you, and none of them are gold.
You're not made of gold, though.
It's a window. It's a family altar. The Kumakura crest is on display. No X-ray this time.
I hacked into it.
And his PC?
There are a ton of videos of salmon laying eggs in there.
Wow.
I don't think that's a problem.
It's a problem in a different way.
We all have our own interests.
It's a keyboard for the PC. It's the chairman's desk. There's a phone on the desk. There are lockers lined up on the wall. It's a door connecting to the next room. A gang member's desk. There are all sorts of things on it. It's a chair. There's a partition right in front of the doorway. It's some sort of permit. It's the door. This month's plans are laid out on a whiteboard. 24th. How to go viral on Kicktop Workshop. There's a piece of paper with some general principles written on it. It reads, no dating apps allowed. There's a locker by the window.
Do, re, mi.
What?
So far.
Help! I've been flattened!
Holy shit! What the heck?
Did you just hear something?
No, nothing.
Okay, yeah, I'll ignore it too then.
Oh, just so you know, that thing's fake.
Are you sure?
It's not a real tiger.
Okay. I believe you. It's a coffee table.
An ashtray in this day and age? How anachronistic is this place?
Well, where do you want them to put out their cigarettes?
It's like a Yakuza den in here.
That's exactly what it is.
Seems like there are files on the shelf. This is where the chairman sits. Okay, well, let's start with Shinpei over here. It's Shinpei Wagai, a former member of the Kumakuras. Why did you come back after leaving the group?
I came to say thanks to the boss for yesterday.
He's not your boss if you're a civilian.
I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place is on the way.
Huh.
Why Akiba?
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe.
You need to?
Maid Cafe?
Yeah, it's called Sunfish Pocket.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
My girlfriend works there.
Oh. Why did you become the director for the show?
I actually used to attend a vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a porn director.
You say that so proudly.
I used the connections I got there to reach out to a production company for online shows. Then I was promoted to director right away. Supposedly, the last director ran away, so they really needed me to take his place.
Well, you jumped at the opportunity. Why was the director one of the contestants?
We didn't have enough people.
So you had to pad it out.
The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 to answer questions.
And Moma didn't have any other friends?
We tried hard, but couldn't get together that last team.
Sheesh, sounds like a production nightmare.
I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
Oh, right, so he came because you put yourself in the contestant's booth, I see.
And Moma agreed to participate?
I was wondering why he was there.
Well, you know.
Well, you know, Tessa was just at the other seat.
It was a request from one of my precious underlings, after all.
I thought he didn't work for you.
I convinced him by saying Tessa would be there too.
There we go.
Then he agreed right away.
She's in high school, man. About the case.
Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead.
I wouldn't expect you to. You're not a detective.
What about the rest of the staff?
They'll probably tell you the same thing.
The detectives from HQ have already questioned the rest of the staff.
Okay.
Their report is uploaded on the database. 0 clues. There isn't any information that could help us at all.
Well, I expected as much. What about the other contestants? That show was supposed to run for 6 hours straight, from 6 to midnight. But it wasn't the same contestants the whole time. They were supposed to swap out every hour. Really? Our appearance was slated for 9 p.m.
I wouldn't know anything about the others. I already turned in the list of contestants to the cops. Why don't you try hitting them up one by one?
That's a lot of potential Somniums to investigate.
The other detectives already took care of that a while back.
Phew, I get stuck with the interesting ones.
No clues there either. There haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals.
About why you left the group.
My girl has a baby on the way right now.
Okay, well at least you didn't have to do, like, one last hitman job or something.
So we decided to get married, but her parents wouldn't approve of it.
I see.
Said they wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business. I agonized over the decision.
No.
So much that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3.
No. Oh. Hit me where it hurts.
What a man has to do, what a man has to do, right?
Of course.
So, I made up my mind to talk to the boss about it. But before I could...
Oh, I get it. Then I'll try asking him for you.
Of course.
And Moma listened to Iris.
What? I didn't have any ulterior motives, so don't get it twisted.
Okay. I won't get it as twisted as your mouth is right now. Moma Kumakura, the leader of the Kumakuras. Why were you on the show last night?
Didn't he just say so earlier?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay. So that's cool that I could ask either one of them for the information and that it won't double up. Did Jinpei's resignation go smoothly?
Yeah, I didn't take his finger or anything.
Yep, looks that way.
We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
I see.
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
Right.
Sounds like an oxymoron. Like a vegan zombie.
I mean, they could exist. About the case.
I'm pissed about the case, too. That co-appearance was like a dream come true.
Well, I mean, you should have taken advantage. You saw how traumatized she was. You could have, like, comforted her.
And the whole show was ruined.
You know?
I'd love to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
Bonded over tragedy.
A dream come true?
The boss and Tessa got to...
Shut it! Anyway, I'd love to help you with your investigation and all, but unfortunately, I don't have any info that might be useful to you.
It's a shame. Doesn't look like anyone's got information. Do you have any leads at all?
I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see any suspicious people hanging around the studio, for example?
Suspicious people? I guess the only one who comes to mind is Kameji.
That blockhead?
Kameji? You mean...
Looking like he's straight out of Shovel Forge?
Yeah, and he's Kameji, the host. Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza.
He does?
I'm not talking about our group, of course. It's just something I heard at a meeting with the street bosses. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions. Though that might not have anything to do with last night.
I don't think it does, but you never know. I need something, and that'll do. I can't walk away from here empty-handed.
Kameji has connections with the Yakuza? Could it be true?
Let's figure that out later. You need to gather intel for now.
Got it. Then let's go somewhere else.
Well, there's only one place left to go. Misatan Department Store. Wow, what a department store. I guess all the stores are theme park rides. Okay, let's just watch him from a distance.
My little boy, he's in elementary school.
Oh, he's doing a stand-up.
One day I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead.
Oh, I gotta work on that delivery there, Komeji.
It must have been Shoma. He had been learning letters in school recently. Anyway, he writes, Death Tub. And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something?
Lucky he didn't write 11037 on your head.
Then Shoma saw my face and started busting out laughing. And I was thinking, what's so funny? That's when I realized, when you see Death Tub in the mirror...
That sprite of his, what's going on? They've suddenly become blinds.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Wait, what? Oh god, I'm the only person. Oh no. I mean, kudos to him. He's like a Twitch streamer, you know, with no viewers, and he's like, I gotta do my routine. I gotta do it no matter what. Doesn't matter if there's no one here, or even if there's one lurker, like I am. Because you never know. That one lurker, Tama, could be laughing and enjoying your stream. So, don't give up, fam. Poor guy.
Another story about Shoma.
Here he goes.
One day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me, Your Shoma called me a pig of all things!
Man, your Shoma needs some disciplinary work.
I apologized, then gave Shoma a talking to. Listen here, Shoma. Don't you ever call the vice principal that again.
He's not a cop.
He said, Okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore, but it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, right?
Oof.
I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says, "I'm sorry, can I go play with my friends now, Vice Principal?" God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
I don't know what's happening. Ryuki, I think we need to step in here and just ask him a few questions. Especially while the crowd is non-existent. Hey, at least someone's getting enjoyment out of his show. Alright, he's not even looking at me, which is kind of insulting.
Are you finished?
Well, you're the only one here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's like a dad and his daughter over there. I'm sure they're listening to you on those planes.
You're Mr. Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? You came here to talk about what happened?
I am here to talk about what happened, yes.
Yes.
Then let's go somewhere else to talk.
Yeah, sure, we don't want anyone looking or
You prefer
listening.
someplace quieter, right?
Yes, I think so. Okay, yes, this is perfect. Now you can't run away if I find you suspicious.
The Ferris wheel?
What do you mean, wait, the Ferris wheel? Did you just wake up in here, Ryuki? You consciously got a ticket, queued up for it, although I don't think there was a queue, and then boarded the thing before you complained?
Well, why not?
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space?
Yes.
This is not what I had in mind.
Oh, sorry. If you preferred it, we could have just stayed at the stage and listened to him joke some more. Well, I mean, we are moving, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look around, shall we? Not that there's a lot to look at. There's the door and the window, and Komeji in front of me.
Look, the ants are like people.
The what?
It's the other way around. Wait, the other way around doesn't sound right either.
The people are like ants? I think that's about right. It's the door of the gondola. Alright, blockhead, spill the beans. Yunoharu Enda, aka Andes Komeji, is sitting in front of me. Why a Ferris wheel?
I love Ferris wheels.
I see.
I like anything that continuously spins around, actually.
Me too, what do you know? I hate broken clocks and they don't continuously spin around.
Plane propellers, washing machines, the beds at love hotels.
No wonder they appeal to you.
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
Oh, they stopped that now?
How do you know that?
Just like life, isn't it? With its ups and downs. You rotate around the same places over and over.
Okay, no need to get too deep with me, thank you very much.
All the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do, in a way.
Guess, Tama, you weren't doing it right.
My boy is just like me, you know?
Square?
Shoma? You mentioned him on stage earlier.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
You know, you seem like a stand-up guy, although you weren't really a good stand-up guy down there.
He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time. He talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
Aren't we all?
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're still a kid on the inside too.
You got a point there. You're probably right.
I think I am right. Your clothes.
Oh, this? It's my one and only stage outfit.
Do you have a wardrobe with like 5 of them, or is this literally the only thing?
This sharp little bow tie is the highlight. My boy bought it for me last year.
What'd you wear before then?
Bow ties are somewhat unusual. Traditional ties are more common.
Hey, that's what makes them stand out, right?
But you weren't wearing that tie last night, were you?
Oh, I wasn't.
He wasn't? Wow, okay.
I tend to take it off or put it on based on how I'm feeling.
Right.
Do you come to the stage a lot?
Yeah, the owner of the Misaton department store took a liking to me. He's given me the opportunity to appear several times now.
Good. Why did you host the quiz show?
You know I'm a comedian now.
Yes.
But when I was in my early 20s, I was working as a regular company employee.
Oh, good on you for, quitting the corporate grind and finding your own calling.
I appeared on several quiz shows on the side and ended up winning first place many times.
It's admirable, actually.
Komeiji was famous as a quiz king ever since he was a student.
Nice.
He even had worshippers who lauded him as the quiz god.
Whoa.
Thinking back, that may have been the peak of my life.
God, I feel so bad for this guy now. Damn it, Komeiji. You know what? You're alright.
Adored wherever I went, Everyone buying me all sorts of things.
You never know the peak of your life until you're past it, usually.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken advantage of the situation like I did. I was so enamored by the glamorous celebrity life. I've always loved comedy, so I strived to become a comedian.
Right. Makes sense.
And after that, well, it's just as you saw on that stage.
Hey, man. Keep working at it. Don't give up on your dreams.
I wonder why there wasn't an audience. It was so funny.
I mean, this place doesn't look like it's really happening right now anyway. Maybe you need a better venue. Maybe an actual comedy club. That could help. So, why did you host the quiz show again?
I haven't told you yet, have I?
No, we talked about your, aspirations in life.
The producer for that show knew about me from my Quiz King days.
No.
He thought I could tell all sorts of anecdotes and gave me an offer to host the show. Right. Sorry for calling you Team Popo back then.
It's fine.
It was in the script. Didn't really have a choice.
Team 5-0. By the way, Iris and Mizuki were called Team Lemniscate, and Moma and Shinpei were called Team Yakuza. Right. There you go. Thanks for that. About Shoma.
He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful.
Am I going to meet Shoma anytime soon?
His mother hasn't been around for about 3 years now.
Was it a divorce?
Yeah. She got sick of me and left the house.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Does this have to do with the Yakuza by any chance?
Oh.
What? Where in the world did that come from?
Where did that come from?
Just something I heard. That you have gang connections.
Oh, right.
That's complete nonsense. I'm just an ordinary comedian.
Yeah, totally. Ordinary comedian. With that head.
Well, even if it was true, he wouldn't just admit it.
Well, that's why you're here, Tama, for a thermograph. Okay, never mind. About last night's incident.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what happened.
She probably just doesn't fight him hot in general.
I was just invited there and hosted the show as requested. Then that body suddenly appeared.
Did you know Jin, the victim?
I've never met him. I do know he was hated for his extreme narcissism and ego.
So he had plenty of people who wanted him dead.
If I had to guess, the motive was probably a grudge. Someone must have had a grudge against him and did that.
Okay, well, thank you for giving me your guess. But we'll leave the detective work to the detectives, eh? Team Popo. It smells like alcohol.
Does it?
Still get stage fright? You need a bit of liquid courage before you perform?
A little.
A lot is more like it. Komechi's blood alcohol level is 0.12%. The early stages of inebriation.
Early stages.
I just couldn't get over what happened last night and ended up drinking too much.
Well, that makes sense.
I wanted to forget about everything. I had to drink.
It's unfortunate. Okay, well, we didn't learn a lot today.
Sorry I couldn't help, Mr. Ryuki.
You're fine. You're just really short.
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate it.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, he's gone. Looks like we're going to be on the move, but we can still explore a little bit. How about we do that next time, shall we? Where are we going? Abyss HQ? Sounds about right.